I think it's incumbent on every executive team to try to hire diverse candidates, and Fetcher does a phenomenal job of surfacing that needle in a haystack candidate who you otherwise wouldn't have heard of. And they do it in a scalable way. It would be unaffordable for companies to try to build out that sort of robust pipeline without Fetcher.
When we look at folks who are applying through our website, they tend to be male. But with Fetcher, we're able to broaden that and see a more diverse set of profiles and source people who may not be actively looking, and enables us to connect with them.
We all know diversity matters and that diverse teams outperform non-diverse teams. But the question is, where do you really start? I think that's what most founders struggle with. So Fetcher really helps solve that problem for them.
So some searches can be tough. Sometimes you are dealing with a very small candidate pool to begin with. And we totally understand, Fetcher's not going to be able to find unicorns that don't exist. But where we have spent the time in calibrating, we've been incredibly impressed with the results that we've gotten out.
It was really important for me to kind of implement a diversity, or I try to call it an inclusive recruiting strategy, and the ability for the technology to give me insights, I call them diversity insights, into the candidate pool that I'm looking at is really important. So Fetcher is able to provide me demographics for underrepresented minorities, gender, people who are veterans. All of that's really important in my recruiting process because I'm encouraging people to be as inclusive as possible as part of their process. And I think that's a unique feature of Fetcher that aligns perfectly with my values.
We all know diversity matters. It doesn't just make cultural sense, it makes perfect economic sense. And frankly, this is a top of mind issue for a lot of founders. So Fetcher helps founders build diverse pipelines in an affordable, efficient manner and helps build pipelines at scale. And a lot of our portfolio founders don't even really know where to start. So Fetcher is a godsend for them.